Sometimes all it takes is a little patience, and in this case, a protein bar, to change a dog's life. Polly was found alone on a country road covered in ticks, burrs, and mats, but after being rescued, cleaned up, and cared for by GRAND, this sweet girl is now headed to her forever home. We're joined by Polly and the woman who first rescued her, Ashley, to share her incredible journey from the lonely roadside to a brand new chapter. They join us in studio with more, and she is the absolute sweetest. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course. I'm just so happy to share Polly's story and the story of so many dogs that come through us to see us at GRAND. And she really is the sweetest dog I've ever met.
She almost wants to put me to sleep. She's just so mellow and so calm. But tell us about how you found her.
I actually normally go to work on the interstate, and there was a crash that morning, and so I had to take the back roads, and I was actually going around a curve and I saw this poor dog, and I slowed down mostly to check to see if she had a collar, if I could call her family, and I just saw that she was in such rough shape. She had burrs all over her body. She was covered in mud and ticks and mats, so I knew I couldn't leave her there, so I was in work clothes and I scooped her up and put her in the back of my SUV, and I called my husband and I said, hey, I have a little surprise. I'm coming home.
I have a gift.
We're gonna have to, you know, clean this dog up, and luckily we volunteer at GRAND already, so I called my contacts and said, I need your help.
Yeah, oh my goodness. And you didn't have anything on you but a protein bar to get her to come over to you.
Yeah, so I usually grab a protein bar and coffee for breakfast, and she was really hesitant to come to me, which obviously she doesn't know who I am at all.
Yeah.
And I opened the protein bar and she slowly started coming to me, and then I quickly did a switcheroo and put it in my back pocket and scooped her up. But it was definitely for the best for her.
For sure, and she looks so perfect. She's got that bright white coat. I can only imagine what she looked like when you found her, but now she is looking for her forever home. So tell us a little bit about GRAND and why you were called to volunteer.
I have always been a dog person. My husband and I have had several dogs throughout the years. We absolutely believe in rescuing. We've had about 7 rescue dogs over the course of our marriage.
Wow.
And we had lost one dog several years back, and as we were looking to you know, save another dog, we saw one at GRAND. GRAND wasn't the fit for us at the moment. We ended up adopting another dog, our lovely dog Ozzy, but we loved their mission and decided to stay and volunteer, and we've been there for 4 years now, and we just see the love and care and attention that GRAND puts into finding the perfect home for these dogs. Just the home visits, the looking at their temperament, and the placement success rate is amazing.
Yeah.
And so I love going every week. I often tell people it's the best part of my week is we're the Sunday morning crew, and we get up and we go spend time with them, and GRAND really does have such a special place in our hearts, and you can see why, because Miss Polly she's gonna go to a home and make someone very happy.
Yeah, she is so perfect. And what was it like to not only just volunteer there, you know, for 4 years, but be a part of an actual rescue?
Honestly, it was a bit I was a bit awed at how I just happened to stumble upon her. I've taken the back way to work 3 times in the 4 years I've worked at my current job, and it was just so serendipitous that it happened, and just to see her transformation from this dog that was dirty and covered in ticks and mats, and we spent 2 hours cleaning her up, and just to see her transform into a dog that looks just so content. It's you know, it's something that I didn't think twice about, but I'm so glad that I did, because and I would do it again. I would do it again and again, because dogs are just such pure animals, and it's just a joy to be able to see her story come full circle.
It is, and we are looking for her forever home.
Yes.
She loves protein bars. No,
does.
don't feed the protein bars. She needs a full-on, living at her forever home. She's ready for adoption right now, and the adoption process is really easy, but again, that success rate is so high compared to some other shelters in the area because GRAND really wants to take the time and make sure it's going to be a right fit.
Absolutely. We do home visits. We look at the temperament of the animal, the other animals in the home, the age of the children, because it's so important. I know Polly did well with, we have a 125-pound dog at home. She did not care one bit. We have a kitten and a grown cat, and while the kitten is a bit rambunctious, she did very well with him. So it's just, that's part of the process, is understanding their temperament, but the temperament of other animals and just the feel of the home. And when you put those two together, that's why the success rate is high, and it's so important that all of that is looked at.
It is. So thank you so much for bringing sweet Polly in. She is looking for her forever home. She is truly the sweetest. So if you are interested in learning more, maybe adopting Polly or just donating your time over at GRAND, just head over to their website, GRRAND.org.